Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? Sorry I haven't been on it for a while. Haven't been feeling well. Um, anyway, how's everybody doing? Um, I am working on a debunk, but it's not going to be out this week. Um, because I haven't been feeling well. Um, it's not something that I've been working very hard on. And yeah, I know that's my fault. But anyway, um, so with that out of the way, I want to urge you not to give money to this idiot by watching his videos. I give him enough by watching them, but I watch them for the purpose of commentary. And as per usual, I have not watched this before this stream. So, I mean, do what you want. It's your life. Um, and obviously, I can't control what you do, and I don't really want to. That's, something for cult leaders to do. But anyway, um, and with that, let's go ahead and mute myself so you don't get an echo, and let's get on with it. Okay, so let's analyze that, shall we? Paul is a great defender of it's only by faith, nothing else. You don't need works, blah, blah, blah. It's only by faith. Whereas the writer of James vehemently yeah, denies that and says, well, faith is great and all, but you got to have works too. So, um, and the apology that most people will give for this, that you have two conflicting statements in the New Testament, is well, you know, it is by faith that we are saved, but our faith is shown in our works. Well, thanks very much, but that doesn't really uh, square the circle now, does it? So, anyway, let's see what other nonsense he has to spew, shall we? I have no clue what this idiot is babbling about. I mean, I understand the Super Bowl and all that, but it's not the fundamentals now, is it? Generally, people who watch the Super Bowl, which I am not one of them, but generally, people who watch the Super Bowl know what the rules of American football are. So I have no clue what the fuck this idiot is blabbering about. If you do know, please leave it in the comments. Okay, Olympians are not going back to the fundamentals. I can tell you that. They already know the fundamentals. They're just honing their skills. So, again, I have no idea what this idiot is blabbering about. Um, no. Faith is hope and wishful thinking. That is all it is. That is what these idiots mean when they talk about faith with anything else, but for some reason, when it comes to the fucking Bible, it means something else. Amazing. Moving on. Yeah, that's not faith. That's what you call stupidity. You know, Ken Ham likes this phrase, "Were you there?" I'm sorry, I can't do an OC accent. Well, Ken, let me turn it around on you. Were you there to see a God create the universe? No? So how can you be sure that God created the universe? In fact, how can you be sure your God is the ultimate God? And quite frankly, how can you be sure of a God at all? Yeah, it doesn't feel so good having the shoe on the other foot now, does it? Hello, whoever's here. Okay, this is interesting. And logic pointed out something that I had never thought of before. When Cain and Abel brought their offerings, God never said, "Bring me a sheep as an offering." He never said that. Nor did he say, "Bring me an offering." He never said that either, not according to the Bible. So, why did they bring offerings? Hmm, that is, that's a head scratcher, Ken. I mean, yeah, Kenneth. That's a head scratcher. Anyway, moving on. What witnesses? Seriously, what witnesses? The Gospels weren't written by eyewitnesses. Abraham probably never existed. Same with Isaac and Jacob. In fact, the nation of Israel didn't even come around until after the Bronze Age collapse. So, what witnesses are you talking about? Yeah, I don't even understand why Hebrews is in the canon. We can't prove who it was written by. Even the Christians will admit that. A lot of them, anyway. Not all of them, but a lot of them will admit we don't know who wrote Hebrews. Then why the fuck is it in the canon? Same with the Gospels. Why are they in the canon? Moving on. What is Kenneth's fascination with blood? I mean, seriously, this is Christianity is not only a death cult, it is a blood cult. Moving on. Uh, yeah, that sounds like a personal problem to me. Hey, talk to your imaginary friend all you want. Ain't gonna bother me any, 'cause it's not going past the ceiling. So, hey, it doesn't bother me. All right, moving on. How many people really believe this? How many Christians are in a car accident every single fucking day? All right, moving on. This is a cult tactic. This is a cult tactic, and I am not sorry to say that. Kenneth Copeland is a cult leader. Moving on. Does he? That's just weird. Does he have parentheses in his notes if he uses any notes and doesn't just ramble off the top of his head? Does he have parentheses in his notes saying "Amen" is right here? I mean, that is so fucking weird, right? No, Jesus did not say that. Whoever authored John said that Jesus said that. But Jesus didn't say that. You may see that as pedantic, but I need to right the mistake that Kenneth Copeland just made. Jesus never said that. Moving on. Well, Kenneth, then you must be of the devil because you steal people's money. People who can't afford to send you donations, you steal their money. Moving on. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Ugh, this is already getting on my nerves. But I want to at least get up to 30 minutes. So just a little while longer, people. Billy Graham was a piece of shit. As are you, Kenneth Copeland. And I'm not sorry to say that, and I am not going to take it back. You people are pieces of shit. Don't use exegesis. I mean, seriously, do not use exegesis. And don't quote your fucking book at me. I know you're preaching to the choir. I know they believe all this shit, but I don't. Why don't you try proving stuff, you know, with evidence? Oh, I'm sorry. That's a cuss word to you people, isn't it? Proving things with evidence. Because you sure can't prove it with all this shit. Not to our satisfaction. Moving on. I don't know I don't know what to say with this anymore. I just don't. And that was at 1.5 speed, folks. I probably could have gone to 1.75, but some people have said they have, um, problems with keeping up with the 1.75, so that was at 1.5. Um, no, I don't buy it. You do what you want. It's your life, so you do what you want. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your life, but I will tell you this. Kenneth Copeland is not a Christian. He claims to be a Christian, but his works do not line up with what he proclaims. What was it Jesus said? Give all your riches to the poor and come follow me. Kenneth Copeland is a multi-millionaire. Not to mention he has two private jets and at least one mansion, maybe more. Put your actions where your mouth is, Kenneth, and then I will consider you a Christian. Other than that, I don't consider you a Christian. And usually I just give people the benefit of the doubt when they say they're Christians because, I mean, I can't read people's minds, right? But if you want to claim to be a Christian, do what Jesus said. Kenneth Copeland can afford to give money to the poor. He can afford to feed the poor, clothe the naked, feed the hungry, but he doesn't. But he doesn't. So if you're a Christian watching my channel, think about that and think about what the writer of James said. Faith without works is dead. I know a lot of atheists who are more Christian than a lot of self-proclaimed Christians are. And that's no joke. That is no joke. So anyway, I'm going to get off and you guys have a wonderful night. If you can afford to, and only if you can afford to, please become a member of this channel. You can join for as low as 99 cents a month. You get debunks early, even though I haven't made a debunk in like 2 weeks. And I don't think there's going to be a debunk this week. We shall see. Like I said, I haven't been feeling very well. Um, but anyway, so you guys have a nice night, and I will see you next time. Bye.